On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. Oh no. There's too many elements. I love Genocide Jack's phrase. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once. What? I'm very confused how that works. Why can't I do like something like a basic?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room, that's a natural reaction.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the... There was no time for pointless... What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you?
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity to check, that's a natural...
There's only two comments.
Was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong.
Oh yeah, we couldn't tell it was Chihiro because there was a few people that were missing.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer.
I remember
must
that. That was
admit.
like in the beginning.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that.
It
Go
is
ahead.
like Phoenix,
Show
right?
us.
Edgeworth versus Phoenix. It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like he has nothing to do
What's
with
the
it.
matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Kyoko, man, where were you in this
We
entire
just
conversation?
talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The difference between this case and other Genocide Jack murder cases. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. I actually have no idea either. God damn it. Oh my god. Library desk lamp. Oh yeah.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Oops.
Shoot!
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own... And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
Tell her
But
face.
Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before.
Before in my life.
What?
Obviously,
Somebody else
Oh,
must have had it
no.
hidden away somewhere.
I just saw it! How did I not hit it? Okay, we're gonna have to skip
What?
a
The
lot.
difference? You want me to explain... When I want to kill, and I use those same scissors...
But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right! Then there must be some...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen
That rope before in my life.
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's
right.
wrong.
It's so obvious. Come on, man. If you're supposed to be perfect,
Actually,
you can't be making mistakes.
I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
You guys are really bad at investigating. You guys
Yucky.
are like in
You've
high
used the
school.
extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way
because someone
who
died in the
uses
girl's
that
washroom.
extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Like, and Byakuya doesn't seem like the guy to spy on Chihiro.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally uncornered, as if he's not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
I don't disagree
He
with
kept calling
what?
this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Is he actually?
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can you really just accept what Byakuya said as truth? I didn't remember what he said. Shit.
I got it!
Whatever.
You say
He
you
is a
killed
douchebag.
Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
I just picked a random one because I didn't know.
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Yeah, this guy is a total douchebag.
How could the scene of the
Man, I
crime
thought
have
I
been
could like
anywhere
him
else?
though. Like, I thought he would have some sort of redeeming quality.
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific.
Oh god, look at him
Please
getting
tell
mad.
me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey Byakuya, did it just take you off guard? Off guard? Yeah, because look at that vein popping out of his head. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, you'd been so confident up till now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Taka.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
That was a couple of things.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Yeah, that's
Your
true.
proof is some posters?
Man,
The poster in the girls'
Makoto
locker
can be a
room
lawyer,
was
guys. Just saying.
a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But
It's
don't
so
you
weird how
think
he
that's
said
kind
that.
of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile,
She's so
the boys'
crazy.
locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Unless the guys like it.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
I already showed
You're
this one
referring
kind
to
of.
my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not the stain was scrubbed away. It was smooth. Ugh, I already showed this. But it wasn't the right one. Here it is.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein.
Wait, how
coffee.
does Makoto present this
Then,
evidence?
Does that mean that the carpets were switched
I
too?
wonder if he brought the carpets like
But
it-
why
like,
would
to the
anyone
trial.
do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
What?
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime?
because Chihiro was in the boys thing and because he's a boy.
An even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Chihiro's a boy.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Could you really have gone into the boys' locker room somehow? Broken e-handbook. Oh, now we're talking about the broken one?
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker rooms?
Ah! I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's
Handbook, of course.
No, that's wrong.
It's broken, or, well, not working. It wouldn't have worked.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
And why would she go
Why
into the
not?
boys' place?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus,
Yeah.
isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail
Loan
square on
and
the
borrow
noggin.
sounds synonymous to me. I, don't understand it.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't
Guys,
modify
she's
her
a
own
guy.
handbook,
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can
Hold
do.
on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
I love Kyoko.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth, and that's what you've got to say?
Hey, at least she's saying something more constructive than you. Oh!
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
what?
What are you talking about?
I'm just
What
saying
other
she's a
way
man.
is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
We're gonna take a walk.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Yay, snacks!
Huh? For real?
Can I have a snack?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh,
You
I have
look like
no
you're
doubt it'll
smiling.
meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are
What,
you
you
trying
mean
to pull,
I
Missy?
searched it top to bottom?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her.
No, wait. It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
Sakura.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Oh, good God. I feel bad for
So
Sakura.
just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? What? This is... What is this?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact. What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
That's true. I don't think Sakura would joke about that if she's like touching her
Really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
I would never know.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
I feel bad for Chihiro.
Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind. I know.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in
Oh,
fact,
look, he's
list his
panicking.
gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes,
I can see
that
why.
does seem
Because we
plausible.
all suspected Chihiro was a girl.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
Titillating.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Ah, he's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer.
Okay, if it's not
all.
him, then I actually have no idea who
What?
it is.
But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place? He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it?
Nah, it was too...
overt.
Too
he
obvious.
Consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
But who would do it?
At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time
Man,
being.
he's such a douchebag. Like, I don't
Mark
think
it
he
as
cares if he dies.
Correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is
Now I have
much
no
more
idea. Now I'm
important,
lost.
wouldn't you
Well,
say?
I guess I'm going with the flow with the
Now
crowd.
then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
What?
Da 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 da!
She's fully equipped!
I like her hair.
Right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you?